Hello everyone, this is Afsar Ali. So in this video, we're gonna learn about Report Portal, and we'll see how we can install Report Portal. And in a subsequent video, we'll be learning about how we can integrate Report Portal with the different frameworks like Selenium, TestNG, and with other frameworks as well, like WebDriver IO testing tool. We'll see those things. So what is Report Portal? So Report Portal is AI powered test automation dashboard. Here you can integrate your Selenium test, your APM test, and you can get the result in a real time basis. So uh, normally, we see the result after our test execution completed, then only we get to know our reports through emails or through we can get in the output directory in our test automation, right? So this report portal will give you a feel of real-time result, and you can see you don't have to wait a whole regression suit or the sanity or smoke suit to be completed to see the result, right? So there are cool features report portal has, like it can real-time analytics you can give, okay, and also you can visualize auto test results, and it has a machine learning, and it's obviously it's a free to use, and it's open source as well. All right, so you can see this report portal looks like this. You can see in the image here. So when you run your suit, it will come with the name, whatever name you specify in your test framework, and it will show you how many total test cases already ran, and how many passed, how many failed, how many skipped, and any bugs that has, and you want to investigate those. So this is cool feature. So once you run completed, and you will see how many numbers of uh, bugs, or maybe to investigate scenario will be there. So you need to go through those, and you'll mark it as a resolve, or maybe it's a which type of bug. You can say it's a system issue, or it's a automation bug, or some product issues. So that thing you can categorize, and accordingly you can raise um, your bug in Jira, or something like that. All right. So this is a cool feature, and it can also integrate with a different um, third party uh, like GitHub, Jenkins, etc. You can integrate with those, and also, yeah, it's a very cool, and you can see a very visually very rich. All right, so yeah, we'll see how we can install it. So let's get started. So to install report portal, so I can just click on this install. So there are different ways that we can install. Okay, so first one, you can also follow the manual way of installing in your local. Okay, and also there is different ways deploy the Kubernetes, and we can deploy the Docker, right? So in this video, we're gonna see how we can do with a Docker. So first of all, you should have installed the Docker already, all right? So just follow these steps, and that would be enough, I think. All right. So I'm using MacBook already. So if you are using your Windows, then Windows machine also you can install Windows 10, I believe. So you can install Docker. Okay. So the first of all, I can show you here in my um, machine here. Docker is already running. All right. So make sure you have specified enough memory for Docker machine, right? So this is Docker desktop I'm using currently. So you can see I have given 5 GB. If you have less than 3 GB, I believe, or 2 GB, so it will have some impact, right? So make sure you have memory allocated more than 3. All right. So okay, then you need to follow here 3 GB. Then okay, so once you have installed already Docker engine and composed are installed, so you can just click on these and you can find how to install those Docker engine and compose. All right, so the next step, we need to install a Docker compose YAML file. So this is important. So this is actually the installer that will install everything. So before that, what I can do, I'll just create, I can create one folder. Um, all right, so I can name it as a report portal POC. All right, so I can go to that report portal. I can just cd. Okay, I can check whether this has been created or not. So I will go here. I'll check. Yes, it is there. So what I can do is just new terminal and just open new terminal on that folder. All right, so I'm inside the report portal POC folder. Then within that, what I need to do, just uh, do this curl command and it will download this particular Docker compose YAML file. Okay, so that's it. And I think we are already getting that particular file here. All right, so that is installed. And if you want to see what all the things present within that, you can also see what I can do. I can open in VS Code. Okay, so opening in the Visual Studio Code, and you can see different things Docker Compose has, like something called gateway, image name, traffic, and they're exposing 8080, and Elasticsearch is there, analyzer, some report portal migration scripts is there, Postgres as a database using, right? So it has a password, Postgres username, Postgres password is there, and other thing, RabbitMQ and service authorizations. So there are a lot of images is being used within this file. So we don't have to go in detail because we don't have to. All right. So everything will be done within by this Docker Compose YAML file. And another important thing that you need to do is make the Elasticsearch configuration prerequisites for the analyzer service. So what you need to do is you need to just click on this command and do this thing. All right. So you need to set VM max map count to this. All right. So just copy and paste in here. Okay. Okay. Let me copy correct one, not the dollar. Okay, so it says no such file or directory over here. Okay, so I'm using Mac, so I should use this one, not the Linux one, right? So what I need to do is I just have to copy this, all right? What I can do, screen, this particular command I need to use, not this one, right? Because this is for Linux machine. So for if you're using Windows, then you need to do like this way. All right. So what I can do, I just click on that, and you'll see I'm within the Docker desktop. So then after that, the next step would be I just need to set this. All right, so now that is being set up already. All right, now just close this. This is used for Elasticsearch. Okay, Elasticsearch is also available as Docker image. So if you want to learn more about Elasticsearch, you can Google it, right? And yeah. So the next thing that we need to do is we need to create a folder called data, and within the data, I need to create another folder called Elasticsearch, and I need to change its read to write permission of that folder. Then I can give access to that particular folder. All right. So just copy this one as well, and I think we are already in this uh, Docker desktop. We don't have to do anything within here. Just close this and again open terminal on the report portal POC folder. Then create a data file, because I need to create this folder in the same place where the Docker compose YAML file present, right? So we need to make sure you are creating in the same directory where Docker compose YAML is present. All right, so the next thing, then need to give permission. I'll give a permission and change the group as well. So yeah, you are not a member of the group, so you need to do sudo. Okay. Okay, now I'm able to give the access to this folder Elasticsearch. The next step, this is optional. If you want to do it, it's cool. Otherwise, it's fine. And then we'll do something Docker compose -p report portal. Okay, so just copy this particular thing and just paste it and just do like this. All right. So in your case, it might take long time. Like I would expect it to take like 30 minutes plus. Though I have already installed this in my machine, so it will not take much time for me. It is a matter of fact, just it will uh, run the all these containers already downloaded. All right, but in your case it will not, because you have to get all the container. It will download all the images, it will download, it will set up everything, so it might take a long time for you. So just let's wait for the when it get finished. Okay, so now you can see it's finished installing everything. And you can see also within the data, we only created Elasticsearch, but now you can see Postgres, storage, this all folders also is being installed. All right. So all the dependency, everything is being installed in here. That's cool. And the next step that we need to do is the IP of the Docker machine, because we are running in a local host, so we don't have to do anything. If you are running in the AWS or somewhere in GCP, okay, and the cloud, then you need to get those IP and you can access globally in the public. All right. So though we are using here instead of IP, will be using a local host 8080. Then we should be able to see report portal is up and running. So for that, what we need to do is just open report portal. Sorry, localhost 8080. If you do that, so you'll see like this report portal UI. All right. So the first time if you are installing, you will get like this, and you need to use the default password, all right, and username. So I can see here the password is the default or something, or you can use super admin. So I'll be using super admin. All right, so what I can do here, use super admin, then password is this. Okay, just copy and sign in successful, and you should see the dashboard like this the first time. All right, so now you can see we have a admin, super admin, that is only one user we have, and you can check different tabs. Here is the number of users you have, so you can see you have only one user. I can add user as well. You can invite user as well if you have already the email configure. There is something called email as well. You can see in administrative. Here you can see plugins, and there is email server. So if you want to integrate your Gmail or some other email that you have, you can integrate that as well, and you can by using that you can just invite new users to log in. All right, so yes, so I can go here and I can invite using the email. All right, so another way, if you want to add users, if you don't have the email integrated, so what I can do, go to admin, go to all users and add users. All right, so here you can just give some information. Maybe I'll just put my name, full name, so Ali, then email, you can say, I can use this, and you can give the roles, account role, whether it's administrator, user. Let it be admin. Select a project. Okay, so we don't have any project for now. I think only one project. I think super admin personal. This is for admin personal. There is one project. We can create a project as well, and the password you can just set anything admin. All right, so one more user is being created, so you can log in with that user as well using this login and password, whatever you set, right? So if you want to create a project, so go to here, projects, and add new project. I'll say YouTube demo project. All right, so you can say a launch inactivity timeout. So if schedule time for job interrupt inactive launches, if there is no inactive, so it will last for 1 day. Okay, then keep launches 3 months. So keep launches means all the run that you are doing, right? The each run, okay, or maybe you can say each build history. It can take 3 months, and the logs, all the logs that is being dumped into this report portal, and that will last for 2 weeks, or maybe you want for forever, whatever you can select over here for this particular project. Okay, keep attachment for 2 weeks, 1 week. So this thing you can set up accordingly based on your preference. All right, so now project setting was successful and project is created. Let's see here, YouTube demo project. Okay, and you are not a member of this project yet. Would you like to assign? Yes. Okay, so it seems I don't have access to here, but I think I can select the from here. If I select the projects, This is super admin personal, and you can see YouTube demo. All right. So now you can see how we can create a project, new project over here. And in the launches, you will see all the logs. All right. So all the logs you will be seeing here. All the builds you'll be seeing here. And if you click on that, you'll get to know like in detail manner. All right. And in the filters, you will see all the filters. Here you can create your own customized filter so that you can display your dashboards according to your requirement. Okay, so yeah, so the next thing that we'll be doing is we'll integrate it with some framework, and we'll try to run it as well. Before that, so you can see now it is a local host, right? So suppose you want to access this thing outside of the your uh, local network, right? So you can, if you are in within the same Wi-Fi or same network, then you can able to access using the IP address of this particular machine where it is being running. You can access this portal. But what would be the case if you want to access this particular project or the dashboard outside of the network? Like if you want to access through mobile, or if you want to execute you are executing test from some other Jenkins server, and you want to uh, uh, communicate with this particular local host, and how we can do that. So basically I would suggest, okay, make a dedicated server. Okay, make a dedicated machine and make it as a server, and it will always will be up and running. And then you can export, just forward 8080 port forwarding. Once you do port forwarding of 8080, you can access from anywhere in the world this particular port, right? So for that we'll be using NGRock. That would be free, and you can access your project from anywhere. All right, and you can also integrate with any framework if you want with that particular public IP address. So we'll be using that in the next video. We'll see you guys. Bye for now.